What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are here with another Need for Speed 2015 discussion video, and today we're going to be discussing about what I want to see at Gamescom. It's right around the corner, it's only next week, and I just want to discuss a few things I want to personally see at Gamescom, you know, in their presentation. I reckon the guys at Ghost now, they surely have finalised what they're going to be showing at Gamescom, and I'm just going to, you know, spitball some ideas on what I hope to see, you know, at Gamescom, at the show, at the press event. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so straight off the bat, I wanted to talk about the car list. I want him to kind of explain more about the cars in the car list. I know we've seen some cars here and there on the screenshots, on the trailers and stuff, but I want him to go more in depth on the car list, and the customization especially. I want him to show us, you know, more customization options, and just generally what you can really do with your car. We saw the body kits, we saw all the basic stuff that we kind of expected to be in the game at E3. And basically what it did, it kind of confirmed what we already knew, but I want to see more in-depth stuff. I want to see, you know, the supposed sound systems. I want to see all the other pieces of tuning that they've gone on and on about. You know, what really makes this the most extensive customization in a Need for Speed game so far. Like, show us that, because honestly, at the moment, it seems most wanted carbon level, and I want it to be on Underground 2 level. You just got to show me what it is that gets the customization to Underground 2 level, in my opinion. Okay, so that's the first thing. I want to see a lot more, you know, customization and car list stuff. In addition to that, I also want to see what the story is all about. Tell me a bit more about the story. Tell me a bit more about the situation I'm in, you know, as a player in the story mode. Tell me more about, you know, the five reputation types. So you've got skill, outlaw, build, crew, and style, I think. You know, tell me more about that. You know, tell me more about the 5 separate ways to play and how I can really get through the game, you only doing one or doing the other. Yeah, just let me know a bit more about, just make me more aware on how that's going to be a factor in the game. And you know, I just want to understand more about these 5 types of ways to play. Sounds like a really interesting concept, but I just want to, you know, learn really how it actually works personally. You know, we kind of have a vague, you know, understanding of how it's going to work. You're going to get reputation, and that's going to help you progress through the game, but just tell us a bit more about that, because at the moment it's just kind of, you know, okay, there's 5 different reputation types, but how do they really play a factor in Need for Speed? As well as that, I personally, I don't want to kind of beta. I don't want to beta like the crew had a beta and that kind of stuff. I would prefer a demo where you went to the store, you downloaded it, it was available for say a week or so, and that was it. So maybe some announcement of some type of demo that will be released later on. Maybe we get to play the E3 demo again, or something across those lines. That would be really cool. I think The Run had a demo. I'm pretty sure a few other of the games had a demo too. So it wouldn't be far-fetched to see this, you know, at Gamescom. Okay, so going on to the last 2 points I have. One of the points is police. I want to understand more about the police work. I kind of know how they work, you know, it's kind of like a cat and mouse sort of thing, but tell me more about, you know, is there going to be heat levels, is there going to be cooldown spots, is there going to be, you know, just tell us a bit more about the police, how they're going to act. You know, we know that there's certain areas where you probably will get caught by the police speeding and stuff, but what's kind of the what's the risk that you get by being chased by the police? You know, are you going to lose your car? Are you going to get impounded? Are you just going to get a fine? You know, let us know more about what the police have overall, in terms of, are you going to get busted when the police have you, or, you know, are you just going to get a fine? Are you going to get impounded? Is it going to be like Most Wanted 2005, where if you get 3 strikes you're out and you lose that car? That's kind of the stuff I wanted to know about at E3, but you know, companies for some reason didn't ask those questions, which I thought were really important questions. And finally, and this is a far-fetched one, I don't think this is going to happen by any stretch of the imagination, but I would love to see a proper collector's edition. So, you know, something that maybe you get like an NFS keyring, maybe you get like a t-shirt or something, maybe you even might get like a NFS branded controller. That would be great. You know, something that we kind of saw back in the Black Edition days and the Need for Speed Carbon Collection Edition days, or even Need for Speed The Run. I'm pretty sure that had a collector's edition. Something across those lines. I'd just love to see something that, you know, would really like it would look cool in your collection. Like, this is a big turning point for Need for Speed, and me personally, as a long-term fan, I'd love to have like a big box that says Need for Speed on with loads of Need for Speed goodies inside. That would really appeal to me personally, and I think it is a big enough Need for Speed for it to kind of equate to that, but I do think it's a bit of a long shot, and I don't think it will happen. But I personally love to see that be announced at Gamescom. But yeah, that's what I want to see at Gamescom. Obviously, it's next week. I cannot wait. The hype is unreal right now, and I will see you guys next week at Gamescom. Don't know if I'm going to stream it. I don't even know. I mean, hopefully I'll be awake. I don't know. We'll see. I know. I'm sure I will. The Need for Speed hype will get to me, but you know, I can't wait. The hype is unreal, and let's just see what they do at Gamescom. It's going to be mad. And I'm definitely going to be there watching it. So again, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe if you agreed with me, and you know, make sure to let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything out. Let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, that's it. So again, if you guys enjoyed, hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and stay safe. Peace.
This the kind of beat to go.